Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Before we do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-OK. Helga, hello Helga. Helga says yes. Baran, hello Baran. Baran says yes. Iman, hello Iman. Iman says yes. Kadeen, hello Kadeen. Kadeen says yes. Okay, you can see me, you could hear me. Everything is how it should be. So that means we are ready for our toast. Yes, we always start our class with a toast. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. And I have my coffee right here. And we will toast to you because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, good. Sumayet, hello Sumayet. Sumayet is in the house. Sumayet says yes. Okay, good. Well, let's talk about today's class. And it is right here. Our plan is right here on this sheet of paper. We're going to start our class with an idiom. We always start with an idiom. I will write the idiom on the board, and then you will make sentences using that idiom. After that, we have a conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. We will practice a conversation together. And the topic is giving a compliment. Giving a compliment, right? Making someone feel good, right? Oh, you look very nice today. So that person feels good because you gave them a compliment. After that, we have a video and worksheet, and we're going to describe tables. We're going to describe tables. We will have a video quiz followed by a worksheet. That's what we're doing today. So I hope you are ready to practice with me and in the chat. By participating in the chat, by practicing in the chat, you are doing two things at the same time. You're helping yourself because you're practicing, and you're helping others because by writing sentences in the chat, you're giving examples to other people, and we learn by example. So participate in the chat, practice, help yourself, and help others at the same time. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, good. Well, let's, hey, Julia's here. Hello, Julia. Zhao, hello, Zhao. Okay, good. Well, let's get started, shall we? Let's do our idiom. And today's idiom is turn the tables. Turn the tables. If you know what it means, write it in the chat. Do you know what it means? Turn the tables. All right, here on the board, turn the tables. Okay, that's our idiom, turn the tables. If you know what it means, write it in the chat. So I'll give you a few seconds to think about it and make your guess, or if you know what it is for sure, write it down. If you're not sure, write it down. Let's find out. And then, of course, I will write the meaning on the board, and I will give you an example sentence. Oh, very good, Katie. So Katie says, change a disadvantaged situation into an advantageous one. That is perfect. That is correct, Katie. Good job. So I put to reverse a situation to gain the advantage. So reverse the situation, right? So maybe it's going against you. Maybe some people are talking, saying some bad things about you. So it's coming to you, right? The bad the bad, the negative feelings are coming to you, and then you turn the tables and now it's going away from you, right? And you make good positive, you give positive energy, which turns the table on that negative energy, right? So turn the tables. Thank you, Katie. Good job. I'll write the meaning and an example sentence for you. And then, of course, in the chat, write your sentences using turn the tables. So I say to reverse, right? Turn it the other way. Reverse a situation. Okay, a situation, some event. All right, situation, a happening, an event, what's going on. That's the situation. To gain the advantage. Right, and then we could use this like in sports, right? Let's say like tennis, right? And so let's say a singles match, and so one person is winning, and then the other person changes the table, turns the table, and now that person is winning. So that happens in sports, in life, business. Okay, so my sentence. He turned the tables by catching his competitor's mistake. He turned the tables by catching his competitor's mistake, right? So in a competitive business situation, one of your competitors, they did something wrong. They made a mistake. You see it, you take advantage of it, and you turn the tables. Now you are the leader. Okay, I will write the sentence. Oops. Okay, that's a bad E. My pen is running out of ink. Okay, there we go. That's my sentence. It's a little long. Sorry about that. I will read it. He turned the tables by catching his competitor's mistake. One more time. He turned the tables by catching his competitor's mistake, right? So his competitor in business, for example, and his competitor is the leader in the industry. That his competitor is number one in that business field that he is amongst. And that person, the leader, that company made a mistake, and this person caught that mistake. They saw that mistake, and they were able to turn the tables and take advantage of that company's mistake. And they turned the tables, and now this company is number one. Okay, good. All right, so let's see your sentences. It's your turn to make sentences in the chat. The topic or the idiom is turn the tables. It means to reverse a situation to gain the advantage. Can you think of a sentence using turn the tables? I'll give you a couple minutes here. So I have my clock here, and I will put 2 minutes on the clock, and you have 2 minutes to make your sentence. Okay, we're counting down right here. Okay. Kadeen has a sentence. Kadeen says, after losing the first set, the player turned the tables and won the match. Perfect. That's great, Kadeen. I like it. Good sentence. Simple, smooth, to the point. Right, so you could say, oh, you're watching a sporting event, a sporting match, and maybe there's maybe a yellow card or a foul, or something happened where it turned the tables. The match changed. The team that was losing was able to turn the tables, and now they are winning. In a way, Helga, it depends on your sentence. So turn the tables, switch roles. It really depends on what you mean by that. So switch roles, meaning, okay, you're the manager and the other person is the superintendent, or I don't know. And now they switch roles, so now that person is now the manager. So that's not really turning the tables. So it really depends on what you mean by that, Helga. So I need an example sentence, right? Then I can help you. But if you just say that, I don't know what you're thinking. But if you make a sentence, then I can understand what you're thinking. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to our next activity. But if you want to practice making sentences using the idiom, go right ahead. Do it for sure. But I have to go to the next activity, okay? But go ahead and write sentences. In the meantime, I will go to our next activity. And that is a conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. We will look at the conversation and practice making conversations or practice making sentences. Okay, so our second activity, 50 Very Short Conversations. Okay, and our topic is giving a compliment. Saying something nice to someone, right? When you give a compliment, you're saying something nice to the other person, right? And so the other person feels happy, feels glad, feels good, right? So you give a compliment and you help the other person feel better, right? And here's an example pattern here. You look, and then finish the sentence. So I'll read the conversation, but before I read the conversation, let's get ourselves into thinking about compliments, thinking about making other people feel good. So let's start and make sentences using you look. So for example, you look nice today, right? That's a nice compliment. Or you look like you're having fun. You look very elegant. I don't know. You guys think of sentences. Okay, Helga, I think she wrote a sentence using turn the tables here. Helga says, he was the head of the family, but after his wife began to receive a large salary, she turned the tables and became the head of the family. Yeah, that works. That works. Good. Yep. So yeah, so your switch roles, that works in that situation. Yeah, good, Helga. Okay. Let's make some compliments here. You look, and then I will read the conversation. You will listen to the conversation, and then I will show you the conversation, and then we will practice making sentences. But before I read the conversation, let's practice giving some compliments. And again, I'll set the timer here for 2 minutes to keep things moving, keep us on track. There's 2 minutes. You can see. Okay, so I'm going to hit start here. And now we're counting down. Thank you. Baran says, Mark, you are a dedicated teacher. I appreciate that. See, that's a compliment, and that makes me feel good. You don't have to give compliments to me. I'm a little shy. Helga says, you look very handsome. Thank you. Okay, we can give compliments as examples, not real people. We could just practice making sentences. I feel shy. Right, so some people take compliments well, right? Like, oh, give me compliments. I like compliments. And other people do not do not take compliments well, right? They become shy. Oh, don't give me a compliment, please. And I'm kind of on the shy side, like, oh, you don't have to give me a compliment. Okay, good, Katie. And that's a nice compliment. You look happy today. Yeah, so today, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, hey, you look happy today. Oh, thank you. I am happy because I got good news, for example. Okay, we have a few more seconds here, and then we will get into the conversation. So we're just warming up, breaking the ice using you look. Oh, Iman says, you have such a good heart. You have such a good heart. That's a nice compliment. No first A, Iman. You have such a good heart. So the second A is good. The first A you don't need. That is, the first A is wrong. The second A is correct, Iman. Oh, okay, Baran, good. So you want to say your, Y-O-U-R. Your new look is stunning. Okay, Iman, good. So, Baran, your, Y-O-U-R. Yep, okay, good. You see that. Okay, so I will now read the conversation. I'll read it 3 times. I want you to listen, and then we will see the conversation on the screen. But first, I want you to listen. So so the books are Amazon.com, and if you have the book, we are doing page 26. And it is conversation 19 on page 26. Conversation 19 on page 26. I will read it, and then we will read it together. Okay, so step 1, it's listening time. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have you been working out? Yes, I have. You look very nice. Thank you. Did you get a new haircut? Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Second time. Have you been working out? Yes, I have. You look very nice. Thank you. Did you get a new haircut? Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Third time, last time. Have you been working out? Yes, I have. You look very nice. Thank you. Did you get a new haircut? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Hello, Hannah. Hannah here. His father is not a good person, but he turned the table and became a better person. Good, Hannah. Okay, let's look at the conversation now. I read it 3 times. You were listening. Now let's have a look. Okay, good, Baran. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at the conversation. Let's read it together. Here it is. Okay. Like I said, this is conversation 19. The topic is giving a compliment. And let's read the sentence together. Have you been working out? Yes, I have. You look very nice. Thank you. Did you get a new haircut? Yes, I did. Okay, let's do it again. Let's read it again. Have you been working out? Yes, I have. You look very nice. Thank you. Did you get a new haircut? Yes, I did. Okay, good. So that was giving a compliment so the other person feels good, right? Now we have expansion on the right side. What change would you like to make? What change would you like to make? All right, so a lot of times we want to look good, we want to do well, and when someone gives you a compliment, you feel good that what you're doing is successful, right? So let's say, for example, you're studying very hard and you're getting good grades, you're doing well, and one of your classmates say, hey, great job, you got an A. Oh, thank you very much, right? You feel good because you've been studying hard and other people have noticed your hard studying, your hard work, right? And so that's nice that people recognize your hard work. And same with maybe you want to lose weight. And so you start running or walking or going to the gym and you're losing weight and someone says to you, hey, you're looking good. You're in good shape, right? Well, they're recognizing your hard work, right? You've been going to the gym every day. You've been walking and running and dieting, not eating ice cream and not eating chocolate. And all of a sudden it starts showing, right? Your body is becoming slimmer. Your shape is getting better. And other people tell you that. And they're giving you a compliment. And they are recognizing your hard work. And so that makes you feel good. All right? So the question is, what's the question there? Whoops. What change would you like to make? All right, so what change would you like to make? So would you like to lose some weight, change your body shape? Would you like to change a job? Would you like to change cities, right? And then maybe by making a change, you will feel better. And by yourself feeling better, other people will see, hey, you look really happy. Oh yeah, I changed jobs and I love my new job. Or you look like you are in, on cloud 9. Oh yeah, I've been going to the gym and I've been feeling good. I've been, eating less food or less chocolate. I've been eating less sugary food, right? Oh yeah, you look great. So what changes would you like to make? What change would you like to make? Okay, Helga says, I want to change my style. So Helga, do you mean your clothing style? What style would you like to change? Okay, Helga, I want to begin working out. Good. It's good for your health. Oh, that's good. That's good. I would like to be more organized. Yes, that's the more organized, then the smoother things go for yourself, right? There'll be like less mistakes in your life, right? If you're well organized, your life will be smoother and better. Oh, Katie, I want to change my hair color. Very good. Hannah, good compliment. Okay, nice. So, what change would you like to make? I want to change my, right? So, I want to change my hairstyle. I want to change my sleeping pattern, right? Maybe go to bed earlier, wake up earlier, change your sleeping pattern. I want to change my right? So I'm a teacher, right? And so I get a summer break. And so during my summer break, my sleeping pattern changes, right? I go to bed later, wake up a little bit later, where now I'm back at school, back in my classroom. So I had to change my sleeping pattern, right? I had to go back to going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. So I want to change my, for example, sleeping pattern. Right, so that's very important for your health, right? Your sleeping pattern is very important, right? We all need sleep. Our body needs rest. Our body needs sleeping time. And sometimes it's difficult to change our sleeping pattern, right? We get into a habit of staying up late, for example, or waking up late. And if we change our sleeping pattern, then perhaps we'll be healthier, we'll be more motivated and more organized, right? Like what Helga wants to do. She wants to organize herself better. And so maybe changing sleeping pattern could help. Let's see. Helga says, I want to change my clothing style. My clothing style is too casual. I see that a lot of people are doing that these days, right? Their clothing style is becoming more and more casual, maybe too casual. I've noticed that. Oh, good. Baran says, actually, I'm fine. I don't like to change. Okay, I don't need to change anything. So, Baran, it's better for you to say, I don't need to change anything. Okay, good. Helga says, I'd like to change my sleeping pattern too. Yep, so sleep is very, very important. But a lot of times we get busy and we can't sleep when we want to. Oh, Iman says, I want to change my bad habits to good ones to be more productive. Very good. Yep, nice. Okay, good job. I'm going to stop here and we're going to go to our next activity. But that was our conversation and the topic was giving a compliment. Yeah. There we go. So let's put this back. And remember Amazon.com for the books. There are 4 books. Go to Amazon.com, enter my name, and you will see my books. Okay. Now we're going to go to our next activity, and that is describing things, objects. We're going to describe objects. There you go, Bron. Actually, I'm fine. I don't need to change anything. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to describe tables. Right here. Describing objects. Right, things. And these are adjectives. and we're going to describe tables. And first we'll have a video quiz. And then a worksheet. Okay, that's our pattern with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the video. It's a quiz. You will choose the best word for the sentence. Let's bring it up. Let's have a look. Whoa. Come back. Where are you? Okay, whoa, stop. Okay, there we go. So you can see it's a quiz. We're describing tables. Let's go ahead and do it. You write the answer in the chat. Okay, so the sentence is, this table is and doesn't shake. This table is and doesn't shake. What could it be? I'll give you a few seconds to make a guess, and then I will give you 3 choices. And then from the 3 choices, you choose the best word for this sentence. So right now I'm giving you time to think, what could that be? What could that word be? What could that adjective be? Okay, so Helga, she put sturdy, so she's thinking, okay, this table is sturdy and doesn't shake. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good guess. So here we go. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to do what Helga did. What do you think that adjective, that word could be? Baran has steady. Oh. Oh, okay, Helga. She's very honest. Okay. Okay, and there are the 3 choices right there. Strong's a good choice. Sturdy, weak, wobbly. What could it be? What is the word for, what's the best word out of these 3? We have sturdy, we have weak, we have wobbly. Which is the best word for the sentence? Give you 5 seconds. Okay, and the answer is sturdy. Yes, good. This table is sturdy and doesn't shake, right? My table shakes. This table shakes. It's not very sturdy. So I have to be careful. So my table is not sturdy, so I need to be careful. Okay, here we go. Second one. We have 10. This is number 2 coming up. Okay, there we go. There's our second sentence, and it is, the old table is and moves when I write. The old table is and moves when I write. What could it be? Okay, Helga, good. What could that adjective be? Okay, here we go. 5 seconds to make your guess. Okay, now we have a choice of 3. All right. The 3 choices: polished, wobbly, stable. Polished, wobbly, stable. What is the best word for the sentence? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, wobbly. Very good. Okay. This old table is wobbly and moves when I write. So when you're writing, it's moving. So you got to fix it. Put a little sheet of paper or put something under the leg to make it more sturdy. Okay, here we go. Number 3. The shiny dining table looks in the sunlight. The shiny dining table looks in the sunlight. What could that word be? What could the adjective be? Okay, here are the 3 choices. We have scratched, plain, polished. Scratched, plain, polished. What's the best word for this sentence? Yeah. Good. Yes, it is polished. The shiny table, the shiny dining table looks polished in the sunlight. Very good. Okay, our next sentence. Sorry, I need some water. Okay, that classroom table is badly. That classroom table is badly. What could it be? What's your guess? Good, Helga. Okay, let's look at the 3 choices. Scratched, elegant, clean. Scratched, elegant, clean. Is it scratched? Is it elegant? Is it clean? What's the best word for the sentence? Hello, Yukinon. Mwah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, sometimes sentences disappear. I don't know why, Yukino, but that happens. It happens. It's a mystery how sentences disappear. Ask Miley. She has that experience. Okay, your sentence, the old table is wobbly and it moves when I write. That is correct. That's a good sentence. The old table is wobbly and it moves when I write. Perfect. That's a great sentence. Good to see Yukinon in the house. Thank you. Okay, so we have 3 choices here. Scratched, elegant, clean. What is the correct adjective for this sentence? Okay, you got it. Oh, that's interesting, Helga. Pupils were like cats, right? Cats are scratching, and those students were scratching the table. Very good. Yeah, and so scratched is the correct adjective. That classroom table is badly scratched. Good, let's go to our next. Okay, there's our next sentence. We ate dinner at a table. We ate dinner at a table. What could that adjective be? Make a guess. Oh, great. Thank you for the hearts. 100% in the chat there, shooting up. That's great. Okay, 5 seconds to make your guess. Okay, I see clean. I see small. I see tiny. Those are all good guesses. Let's look at the 3 choices. Let's look at the 3 choices. Ah, good. You can own simple. Yeah. Baran says round. Okay, here we go. Here are the 3 choices. Rectangular, round, square. Rectangular, round, square. Rectangular, round, square. What is the best adjective for the sentence? Here we go, countdown. Okay. Okay, I see a consensus. I see round. Hey, CLT, hello. Okay, let's have a look. You guys got it. Yeah, it's round, right? The table is round. We ate dinner at a round table. A lot of restaurants have round tables, right? And they do that, I think, for space, right? So round table will fit, you can maybe fit more round tables in a room than rectangular tables. And also, when we go to a restaurant, we want to see people. And so when you're sitting at a round table, it's easier to see everyone. Yes, good, Yukino. It's a round table. Its shape matters. Good, good. Okay, here we go. Next. Okay, our next sentence. The office has a big table for meetings. The office has a big table for meetings. What do you think it could be? You're right, Helga. Yeah, Baran, that's a good observation. So a round table, everyone is equal. There's no one at the head of the table, right? For example, this rectangular table, there's someone who sits at the head of the table, and they're maybe concerned, or they're considered the head of the table. Okay, let's have a look at the 3 choices. We got rectangular, we got round, we got narrow. Rectangular, round, narrow. Let's find out. Okay, let's have a look at the correct adjective. Yep, rectangular, right? The shape is rectangular. So the office had a big rectangular table for meetings, right? And so for a meeting, like where Baran said, a round table, everyone is equal, but a rectangular table, not everyone's equal. No. and so the chairman of the board, the boss, sits at the head of the table. So he's or she is at the end, and everyone's sitting side by side. And so the manager is at the head of the table. They are conducting the meeting, right? So a meeting, there has to be someone who is leading the meeting. And so the person leading the meeting, they will sit at the end of the table. Okay, next. Thanks for the hearts shooting up. Okay, here is our next sentence. This heavy dining table is and hard to move. This heavy dining table is and hard to move. Hard to move, like it's difficult to move, right? Where my little table here, very easy to move. Not this table. Hello, Lai. Hello, Lai. How are you today? Okay, so you're going to make guesses now. And I see my Candy has heavy. Iman has heavy. Those are good guesses. Hannah says big. Heavy, big. Those are good choices. Huge. Hannah has huge, big. Yeah, those are excellent choices there. Thick. Good, Iman. That's good. Yeah, so I see you're looking at the table and then you're thinking of adjectives describing the table. That's great. Okay, let's look at the three choices. We have light, bulky, plain. Light, bulky, plain. Is it light? Is it bulky? Is it plain? What's the best word for the sentence? Is it light? Is it bulky? Is it plain? Okay. I see bulky. I see bulky. Okay, let's find out. Countdown. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, bulky. That's good. Bulky. This heavy dining table is bulky and hard to move. Bulky means bulky is like big, cumbersome, thick. So your descriptions at the beginning, right? I saw you have thick. That means bulky. A bulky table is thick, wide, heavy. These are all adjectives that mean bulky. Cumbersome, yeah. So though cumbersome is probably the best way. They're synonymous, right? Massive, yeah. That is correct, Katie. So we have cumbersome, we have massive. Those equal bulky. Yeah. Good. Okay, here we go. Our heavy set. Heavy set, that's for, yeah, usually for people are heavy set. For a table, we would just say it's heavy. But for a person who's big, we would say, oh, he's heavy set, meaning he's fat. Okay, here is our sentence. The restaurant has a very table with flowers. The restaurant has a very table with flowers. What could that adjective be? What could that word be? Let's see some guesses. Helga has nice. Kadeen has rustic. Those are good choices. Rustic is kind of old-fashioned. Perfect, good, classical, stylish, attractive. Great, so you guys are thinking of all these different adjectives to describe this table. Very good. Yukinon has stylish. Good, good, everyone. Nice, nice. That's the purpose. I want you to think of adjectives, right? I want you to use your English knowledge. Quiet, decorated. Good. Those are all. So by everyone, by you guys writing these adjectives in the chat, you're helping other people learn new words, right? So we're learning by examples. So lots of adjectives in the chat so people can learn new words. Okay, let's have a look at the 3 choices. Okay, the choices are scratched, elegant, messy. Scratched, elegant, messy. What could it be? Is it scratched? Is it elegant? Is it messy? Choose the best word. Okay, good, good. Okay, count down to the answer. Okay, good, good, Yukinon. Yeah, so it's elegant. The restaurant has a very elegant table with flowers, right? So a restaurant, we go to a restaurant for, of course, delicious food, right? And also for atmosphere. So, let's say the first time you visit that restaurant and you walk in the front door and it's very messy and the furniture, the tables and chairs are old and the walls are plain, maybe dirty. So you get it, your first impression is negative, right? And maybe even if you try the food, you're gonna have a negative impression because of the decor of the restaurant, right? The atmosphere of the restaurant. So that's why restaurants want to have a nice atmosphere and nice tables and clean walls, clean floor. So you walk in and you have a good feeling about the restaurant. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Next sentence. Our kitchen has a wooden table with no designs. Our kitchen has a wooden table with no designs. What is the adjective? Okay, Helga has simple, plain. Yukinon has simple. That's good. So we have opposites here, right? So the table before at the restaurant was elegant, and now you guys are saying simple, plain. And so that's the opposite of the other table, right? Good job. Kadeen has simple, Iman has plain, Lee has simple, beautiful, my candy. Henna, simple. Okay, good. Let's have a look at the 3 choices. Okay, there we go. Plain, fancy, polished. Plain, fancy, polished. What is the best word for the sentence? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Okay, Kadeen. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a look. It is plain. Yeah, our kitchen has a plain wooden table with no designs. So there's no embroidery, there's no carving, no designs in the table. It's just 4 legs and a top. 4 legs and a top. That's a very plain table right there. Okay, next. Thank you for the happy faces. Okay, I think this is our last sentence, and then we're going to do the worksheet. Well, actually, we will review the sentences. So after I'm pretty sure this is our last sentence in the video. After we do this, then we will review all 10 together, and then we will go to the worksheet. Okay, so our last sentence, I think. My family still uses a table every day. My family still uses a table every day. What could that word be? What could the adjective be? Helga says kitchen. Yukinon has wooden. Helga, dining. Okay, so we have Helga has kitchen table, dining table, same table, wooden table. Good guesses. Good ideas. Okay, let's have a look at our 3 choices. Reliable, I like that, Baran. Good adjective. Oh. Oh. Our 3 choices are wobbly, broken, reliable. Wobbly, broken, reliable. Helga, her choice is reliable. What could the word be? We have 3 choices. Okay, Katie. Okay, let's count down. Good, Hannah. Okay, here is the answer. It is reliable. My family still uses a reliable table every day. Right? Reliable. It's not, you can count on it, right? You know it's going to be fine. You know it works well. It's reliable. It's there every day. Kind of like, of course, tables are most tables are reliable. But like a car, for example, maybe you have an old car, but it's reliable, right? It starts every day. It's not going to break down. And Japanese make good, reliable cars, right? So Japanese are known for reliable cars, right? So if you have a Toyota, if you have a Nissan, if you have a Mazda, it's going to be pretty reliable, right? You can count on it starting every day, getting you to where you want to go. Broken, for sure, is a negative connotation. Yeah. So my family still uses a broken table every day. So, right. So it's not good, but, you know, tables are expensive. And so maybe it's broken, but people still use it, right? So you want a new table because your old table is broken, but it's not so bad. You can still use it. It's not great. It's not what you'd rather have a new table or a reliable table, but you can't, it's broken, it works, and you still use it every day. So broken can work in this situation. Wobbly too can work, right? Because you know, when you're eating, it moves, but it works. You can still sit there and eat on it, even though it's wobbly, even though it's broken, you can still use it. You can still eat on it. But a reliable table is best. Yeah, Iman, good. Okay, nice. And wobbly is also a negative connotation, right? Oh, that old table is wobbly, right? That's negative. Oh, I need to fix that wobbly table. So those are negative, right? We need to fix that broken table. Okay, so I think this is the last one. So that means we're going to review it. Okay, yep. So what we're going to do now, we're going to say these sentences together, okay? We're going to review. Let me get some water, and I'm just going to run the video. I'm not going to stop it. During the quiz, I was stopping it, right? But now I'm not going to stop. We're going to say the sentences together, and then we'll do the worksheet. Here we go. My hands are off. Okay, here we go. This table is sturdy and doesn't shake. The old table is wobbly and moves when I write. The shiny dining table looks polished in the sunlight. That classroom table is badly scratched. We ate dinner at a round table. The office has a big rectangular table for meetings. The heavy dining table is bulky and hard to move. The restaurant has a very elegant table with flowers. Our kitchen has a plain wooden table with no designs. My family still uses a reliable table every day. Okay, great job. Okay, that was our video. Hey, Frosty's in the house. Hello, Frosty. Welcome, welcome. We got the green team. We got Yukinon and Frosty representing the green team. Yay. Okay, good. All right, let's get to the worksheet. So that was the video. So let's check the box. Now we're going to do the worksheet. Here we go. Page 1. We got 2 pages. Whoops. There we go. Describing tables. Here we go. I'm going to make it larger. So you're going to choose which adjective for the sentence. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, so what I want you to do is first you're going to write your answers, and then I will read each sentence with the correct answers. Okay, so first you're going to do it on your own, and then we will read the sentences together. Okay, so first it's your turn. Oh, great. Thank you for those hearts and happy faces. Okay, I'm going to turn off my mic so I don't cough. Okay, I think we're almost finished. Okay, let's start with 1. And if you haven't finished yet, that's okay. Well, I'll go slowly and give you time to do 10, up to 10. Okay, so number 1, here we go. The sentence is, this table is sturdy and doesn't shake. Sturdy and doesn't shake. 2, the old desk is wobbly and moves when I type. The old desk is wobbly and moves when I type. 3, the shiny dining table is polished. The shiny dining table is polished. 4, that classroom table is badly scratched. That classroom table is badly scratched. 5, we ate lunch at a round table. We ate lunch at a round table. 6, the office has a big rectangular table for meetings. The office has a big rectangular table for meetings. 7, this heavy dining table is bulky. This heavy dining table is bulky. 8, the restaurant has a very elegant table with flowers. The restaurant has a very elegant table with flowers. Number 9, our kitchen has a plain table with no designs. Our kitchen has a plain table with no designs. Number 10, my family still uses a reliable table every day. My family still uses a reliable table every day. Okay, good. Okay, let's go to the next step. So remember, each time it gets a little more challenging, right? Part 1, you had a choice of 2. Now you have to think of your own, well, you have to think of an adjective by yourself. There's no choice. But you have a sentence, right? So the sentence will help you make your decision. Okay, so number 1, what is the best adjective? 2, what is the best adjective? 3, what is the best adjective? 4, what is the best adjective? 5, what is the best adjective? This is a very dining table from the store. This is a very dining table from the store. What's the best adjective for that sentence? Now, it's up to you, right? There's no one correct word. But it needs to fit the sentence. Okay, Helga. Helga has, this is a very plain dining table from the store. That's good. That works. Wobbly. Oh, number 2. Yeah, that works, Katie. The workers fixed the wobbly table in the office. Yeah, fixed. That's the key word right there. Fixed. Okay, Iman has bulky for number 1. This is a very bulky dining table from the store. That works. That's fine. Katie has polished for number 3. We bought a polished table that shines in the light. Now, the key word is shines, right? Shines in the light. So polished is the best word. Yeah, Iman, wobbly for number 2. The workers fixed the wobbly table in the office, right? Because it's a problem. A wobbly table is a problem. We could say broken too, right? Number 2 can be broken. The workers fixed the broken table in the office. Broken works. The key word there is fixed. Okay, new also. Yeah, Iman, for number 3, new works, right? We bought a new table that shines in the light. Yeah, polished, new, those both work. Oh, heavy. Number 4, the round table was too heavy to move. Yeah, that works. Sturdy, too sturdy. Now, remember, too is a negative, right? So we wouldn't use too sturdy. So sturdy doesn't work for 4. So number 4, the round table was too heavy to move, too bulky to move. So bulky works, heavy works. Big is also, that can work. The round table was too big to move. That works. Everyone sat around the rectangular table at the meeting. Yeah, because around. So even though it's rectangular, you can sit around it, right? Yeah, so that works. Okay. Oh, Iman says, number 5, big. Everyone sat around the big table that works. The round table, rectangle. Yeah, all those work, Iman. Very good. Yeah. Okay, let's go to part 3. Now we gotta make it smaller. We're gonna use you're gonna make your own sentences using the adjectives, right? So each step, it gets a little more difficult, right? So step 1, part 1, you had a choice of 2 adjectives for the sentence. Then in part 2, you had the sentence, but then you had to think of an adjective to fit in the sentence. Now, part 3, you're going to turn it around, and now you have an adjective, and now you have to make a sentence around the adjective. Okay, so you have to make the sentence using the adjectives. Okay, so this is for you to test whether you really understand the adjective. If you can use it in a sentence, that means you understand it, you mastered that adjective. So let's go back, and our adjectives are sturdy, wobbly, polished, scratched, round, rectangular, bulky, elegant, plain, reliable. So please make sentences, and I'll put 5 minutes. So I'm going to put 5 minutes on the timer here. So in 5 minutes, use these adjectives, make sentences on your own. Okay, here we go. And count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see your sentences. Okay, Helga has a sentence. It's good when a table is sturdy, reliable, and elegant. Very good, I like it. And you use 3 adjectives in 1 sentence. Very good, Helga. Okay, Helga, I hate wobbly furniture, tables, or chairs. Good. Well done, Helga. Iman, I don't know why she bought wobbly, bulky, scratched, and used table. Okay, that's good, Iman. We need a little more. We need that. I don't know why she bought that wobbly, bulky, scratched, and used table. So great sentence. We just need that. I don't know why she bought that wobbly, bulky, scratched, and used table. Helga, the desks in the class were scratched and written on. Good. Kadeen, in my living room, there is a polished rectangular table. Very good. Okay, about 2.5 minutes. And then we have one more part 4, next page. Iman, I don't know why she bought that wobbly, bulky, scratched, and used table. Good. That wobbly. Good. Helga, I have got a round, polished wooden table in the kitchen. Good. Okay, 1.5 minutes to make your sentences. Then we will go to the last part, part 4. And then we have a quiz on top of the chat. Okay, Baran, I like reliable plain tables. Okay, so with like, that means there's 2 choices here, Baran. You can say, I like a reliable plain table, or you can say, I like reliable plain tables. So either way, yeah, so you have a choice, two choices. Iman, let's ask for help. We can't move this sturdy table. Good. Yeah, good sentence. Okay, another 45 seconds. Helga, there was a plain rectangular polished wooden table at my parents' apartment. Good. Guys are doing great. Remember, you're helping other people. So great examples. Iman, my friend has a very elegant table. Very good. Good. Baran, I like reliable plain tables. Very good. All right. There we go. It's time to go to our next page here, page 2. And the worksheets are on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Whoops. Okay, so there we go. That's page 1, and we got page 2. Just one more activity for the worksheets. And there's the Patreon worksheets. Okay, and part 4 here. So, as you know, our pattern's always the same every week with the describing objects, right? Last week we described cake. Before that we described books, right? Before that we described cars. So every week we practice describing things using adjectives, and our worksheets are consistent. So part 4, we have a picture and you use adjectives to describe the pictures. Here we go. Here are the 3 tables for you to describe. And okay, so there we go. Describe the pictures. Use 2 adjectives. Okay, Helga. The first table is old and wobbly. Very good. Okay, Iman. Wobbly and scratched. Yeah. Small and wobbly. Good, Katie. Okay, Helga, the second table is round and reliable. Good. Those are 2 good adjectives for that picture. Iman, round and polished. Good. Helga, the third table is elegant and stylish. Iman, elegant and sturdy. Good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put the timer 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then after this we do the we do the quiz on top of the chat. On top of the chat, there's a quiz. Choose the best word for the sentence. After we do this, we got 2 minutes. Katie, round and polished. Yes. Oh, okay, Baran. I didn't see your sentence. The third is classical and elegant. It's my favorite. It's stunning. Very good. Nice. Hannah, 1 is wobbly and scratched. Not scattered. Scattered is all apart. So I think you meant scratched. Wobbly, scratched, and old. Good. Okay, Katie, elegant and rustic. Good. Rustic, old-fashioned, yeah? Like an antique. Rustic. Okay, we got about 45 seconds. So get your answers in the chat. Oh, I like it, Hannah. Round and perfect. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay, Baran. Which one's my favorite? I'm going to say, well, I don't want to wobbly. I like 1, but it's wobbly. So I have to say 2. So I'm going to have to say 2. I have a table right there. My office table it has a half circle shape. So my table right there that I use to make my videos, and it's very sturdy, and the shape is like a half a circle. Half a circle. So my table shape right here, so it's like this. So it's half a circle. So I sit here. I have my balance ball. It's my chair. And I sit here, and then so it's smooth and it's rounded. It's rounded. Here it's straight, and then it rounds circular, half a circle. Thanks. Okay, good. All right, that was our worksheet. We were describing tables. We were practicing describing tables using adjectives, of course. We use adjectives to describe things, right? And today we're describing tables. And let's check the box. Okay, good. Now we have, hello Khan. Okay, so now we have a quiz on top of the chat. On top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. You have a choice, I think 3, sorry. I think today's 3. So you have a choice of 3 words. Choose the best word for this sentence. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. I see it now. We have a choice of 3 words. Let me clear my throat here with this water. Iman, you're too kind. Very kind of you to say. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? The sentence is, please set the before dinner. Please set the before dinner. Choose the best word. Is it clock? Is it table? Is it floor? Does the sentence go like this? Please set the clock before dinner. Please set the table before dinner. Please set the floor before dinner. Clock, table, floor. Choose the best word. Good luck. Yeah, so it is table, right? We set a table. And when you set the table for dinner, that means you put the plates on the table, you put the silverware on the table, you put the glasses on the table. You get the table ready so we can eat on the table, right? So you have to put glasses, you have to put plates on the table, you have to put silverware, right? Knife, fork, spoon on the table. Set the table, get it ready so we can eat on the table. Yeah, good job. Okay, you did it, everyone. Great job. Today, we practiced with an idiom, turn the tables. That means to reverse a situation to gain advantage. So you make it your advantage now. You turn the tables, now you are the leader. And then we practice a conversation, complimenting people. And then we described tables. Yeah, so we watched a video. It was actually a video quiz. We did a video quiz and we did a worksheet. So good job, everyone. And we just had another quiz on top of the chat. So well done, everyone. I will be back on Tuesday. 5 p.m. I live in Japan. This is Japan time. So Tuesday, 5 p.m., Thursdays, 10 a.m., Sundays, 10 a.m., okay? So thanks so much, everyone. I really appreciate your kind support. And we had Yukinon in the house, and we had Frosty in the house, and they are they are part of the green team. They joined the channel. They support me, they support the channel. So thank you, Yukino, thank you, Frosty. Thank you very much. Also, Patreon. Go to my Patreon, support me there. Get all the worksheets plus other learning materials on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. We did a conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. You can find them at Amazon.com. So thank you everyone so much for being here, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. Thank you, Baran. I appreciate your kind support. Thank you. Okay, so everyone, peace and love to you and your family. Smile and stay healthy and be safe, okay? Let's count down and say goodbye together. Katie, thank you. Everyone's so friendly here in the chat. Everyone's saying goodbye to each other. I appreciate that. I appreciate kind, polite, wonderful people in the chat, because that's a reflection on me. Yeah, so when the chat is kind, that means I attract kind people, helpful people, friendly people. So that means I must be kind. I must be friendly, right? Because we attract the same kind of people, right? So the chat is wonderful. The chat is kind. The chat is friendly. So that means I might be friendly, helpful, and kind, right? Because you guys are friendly, kind, and helpful. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's count down and say goodbye together. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love and peace to you and your family. Smile, stay safe, be healthy. Yukino, thank you for the extra help today. Yukino, she's on the green team, and she gave a super chat. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Yukino. Thank you so much. And Frosty, you too. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you. See you soon. Thank you.